feel like we're knocking knees and it's weird. Okay. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing that because you're smiling at me. I don't know why you're smiling
Because
at
this
me.
is your show, so you started.
Let's get money to share, yeah. Stack it up, make Mandela tell us to change, yeah. I'll take them to base, yeah. To share, yeah. Everything good on my way, like to share, yeah. Let's get money to share, yeah. Stack it up, make Mandela tell us to change, yeah. I'll take them to base, yeah. To share, yeah. Everything good on my way, like to share. She don't wanna smoke, yeah. Cause I'm on a roll, ayy. I dropped on the low, ayy. Like we smash and go. Where the hooker though, yeah. And the money though, yeah. That is what we.
Oh my gosh, it's Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, please do not forget to subscribe. Stay. If you like what's going on onto this channel, stay, join the family Baholo. And if you are a returning subscriber, Dumelang Baholo, hey, what's popping?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Louder! Welcome back. Welcome guys. Yes, as you can see today and from the title, we're talking all things relationships, so today I've got a guest. A lot of you guys probably know her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, hey Flip. A lot of you probably know her, but for those who don't, this is my sister. So every time I introduce you, I'm like, this is my sister. Then I'm like, do I have to get into why I call you my sister?
No, nobody needs to know the family dynamics.
Okay,
it's just what it is.
Let's keep it moving. Let's go. This is my sister Dimpo, aka we call her D. Everybody calls her D. Welcome to my channel finally. Guys, D hasn't been around, hey, so I need to let you guys know her. D, we actually had a video, we shot a video 2 months ago. We had a nice video, guys, and then the video disappeared. We don't know where it went, so we are reshooting, but it was a different topic, so now we're doing a different topic. So this is Dimpo, everybody. Don't forget to follow her on the socials. I'll put her socials down below.
Please, guys.
So follow her, guys. Let's get Taba, oh, she loves everybody, so let's get her.
I do, really. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes. So today, D and I are talking all things relationship, right? Relationships. Okay. Right. And today's topic, as you can see from the title, is long distance relationships. Listen, we want to talk about this because this seems like it's always like a thing. People,
I think people think it's. I don't want to say taboo.
Yeah, I also wanted to actually say taboo, but I was like, it's not really taboo.
It's just a lot of people don't want to get into long distance relationship, and trust me, I understand why.
So we want to talk about long distance relationships. Okay, are they worth it or not? Are you just like, listen, peace after here, peace in the Middle East, I'm going. After here, I'll see you in another lifetime, or is it worth it? Is it worth being in a relationship with someone through long distance?
It's thousands of miles away.
Thousands of
grab
miles.
on them whenever you want to, because
you can't be like, I'm coming over. No,
dude,
how do I go, I'm coming over? Ke kopa o ntlele eng if wa tla today. No, o tla emela body mantendi. So
survive only one.
Yeah, and be strong. And the both of us can relate to this so much now. Before I was like the wait, I want the right word, the
pioneer. You are the long distance relationship
pioneer. I've been. Look,
you have.
I've been, this person who we will thrive through anything. We've got this. My first ever relationship was a long distance relationship.
Dude, Bloom and Joburg. She was in Joburg.
And we were so young and in love. That was my first love, guys.
He was cute ass.
Hell yeah.
He's a very gorgeous dude.
You know,
I liked him too, but then he was way more interested in her, and I was like,
why do you have to bring it
because it breaks my heart. Because let me tell you,
D.
when we were in the Free State at my grandma's, and we were walking in the street, and then there were these guys. We had never seen them like.
We only knew the other person they were working with.
Their
like,
cousin or whatever.
I can't remember. They were just neighbors in town. Yeah, they were not family.
I thought they were related. So anyway, so they were walking, and we knew the one guy, but we didn't know. And we're like, that's a new crew.
Who
in
is
town?
that?
Anyway, and then let me tell you, it was love at first sight. Like everybody was like, obviously in our group, it was but it was so instant. It was very instant that I couldn't even front. I was like, that's not.
It's gone.
Yeah.
They gone girl, they gone boy.
Yeah. And you guys, how long was that?
It was a very long time. From grade.
Grade.
Bro, before I was it grade 7?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was. It was either grade 7.
Damn.
Grade 7.
That's a long time. And then until
yeah. But it was always weird because whenever I was because I was so young.
Yeah.
When you're in Joburg, it's like, oh yeah, I do have a boyfriend. But at that time, I don't know if we understood that whole term. It was like young happy love. It was that young
love.
So yeah, that was actually my first love. So we dated like for the longest time.
It was intense.
I remember there were times 2 years would go by without me seeing him, but we would talk on the phone every single day. Like my grandmother's like telephone bill.
Her bill was out the
roof because of me and calling him every day and him calling me. Can I go no time guys?
Telephone. The one on the line.
Landline at home. Night and day, my nigga. All day, every day. That was, but it was love. I want to just highlight that we loved each other like very much. Anyway, so that's where I started my whole, thing with long distance. I was young. I don't think I knew that it was long distance.
I don't think it didn't feel like.
Yeah, because I wasn't as intense.
Yeah,
I was a bit younger. I didn't really understand it. But as you grow and you are like you understanding what a relationship is, the dynamics of a relationship, and now you have to deal with long distance. That's like.
It's harsh, guys. Long distance is harsh.
D is like those types. It's just like I will not participate in any of this. She always has been like that. She's just like gang on gang.
I'm just like I think the first time I tried it. Oh, guys, my nails. Sorry, like
anyway. Strong.
The first time I tried it, guys, not even a month. Wait. I can't do this.
Guys, this girl will drop you like a hot potato.
Don't say it like that, because then it just feels like I'm heartless. It's not that I'm heartless. No. I just feel like if something is not being...
She puts herself first.
Thank you. I just feel like if something is not being fulfilled in a relationship and I am not in any way comfortable, I will leave.
Exactly my point. So it's not you being heartless.
Walk out that door.
Listen, if many women were like you, putting yourself first.
I cannot be uncomfortable. I wasn't raised to be in situations where I have to be uncomfortable. If I'm uncomfortable,
I'm bound.
I'm not there. I'm
out.
I can't do it. I hate being uncomfortable. Already I'm shy-ish. So I just don't want to be uncomfortable.
I think you also like socially awkward.
Oh,
you like
girl, like
my boyfriend. You like you guys are like alike. You guys.
True. I think so too. Yeah.
You very socially awkward. It's like I'm in like a group of people. What do I do?
So like that's how it just was with relationships. Like. So when it came to long distance, and I was like, this is weird.
Like D doesn't even wait to try. Like,
I will call guys. my favorite line.
Yes,
you were big, guys. She
yo.
was like, but you like him. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just weird. Like, it's weird. Also, I was in boarding school. It's just weird, man.
When are you gonna see them?
Like, we don't talk
You don't
and stuff.
talk.
Because, like, with my school and stuff, they would
Like
take
your
your
first
phone
audio.
or whatever, like, for the week. And then you'd have it at certain times. But you can't always talk to people at like, it's just...
Which one was the first one where you were like, I'm out of this?
I've only done it 3
times. So the first one was the light skinned guy.
Yeah, that guy.
So he was the one where you. That one
That
I
was
don't
very quick.
Yeah,
I don't
didn't
even
recall
regard that. That was
I
like
don't
a
recall it well
summer
as
fling,
well.
you know?
Yeah. That's like I don't really
summertime fling.
recall that one.
Yeah.
But there was also one particular
Yeah.
person which I thought like she was gonna be with forever, and I kid you not, guys.
Boy, were you wrong.
She was just boy was I wrong, you know. I was rooting
I
for
tried
him.
though. Let's be honest. That one I tried.
I don't think you
was
did.
it 2 months?
You didn't try.
Was it not 2 months?
You didn't try.
I tried.
So basically, what happened?
I tried.
No. They went to the same high school. They've been dating. They were great. He was a great dude. And then after that, they went their separate ways. He decided to study in Pretoria. D was in.
Do you know
Joburg.
what the fact is? Is that okay. So the story is that
Don't tell me this is the first time I'll be hearing of this.
No, you know. I think
okay.
you know. I wanted to go to Cape Town.
Yes, I know that.
I even applied in Cape Town and I got in and it was set. My parents knew, like, it was, everything was set. I was going to Cape Town. And then guy was like, that's so far. And I was like, yeah, it is far. And then it was just like, I guess him talking me into staying in Joburg, and he'll go to Joburg.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I didn't know that part.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know that part.
So then it was like, you know what? It makes sense. Let me stay in.
Because you want to make it work.
'Cause I wanna
okay,
make it
it
work.
makes sense.
Did I not then call the school
ask
to
for a
transfer me? And they did. They're like, okay, that's no problem. And I transferred to Joburg campus. And then did guy not tell me, oh, I'm going to Pretoria.
Oh, the initial plan was also he was coming to Joburg.
Yeah. So I was like, I didn't. He's like, yeah,
okay.
but it makes sense financially. And I was like, okay, I mean, I get it. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Let me tell you guys, that man loved
And it wasn't
his
even
family.
fun.
It
Like,
wasn't
yeah,
fun. Like, it wasn't even fun. It was like, Gautrain, guys. Gautrain is a pila kanakuyo. And she was just like, I'm not doing this. That man rode on the train with a huge ass teddy bear.
Don't
sitting. No, I'm just saying. Just to show her. Is it worth it or not? He felt it was worth it.
Let me work it.
He felt it was worth it.
Yeah.
When
I
you
know.
know about
I want the constant of love and affection.
all day, every
And on
day.
top of that, I hate it.
But you want
But
the
I
person
want
to be
it.
in your proximity.
Yeah, I'm not big on like, that's not like my biggest love language, physical touch and stuff. It's just not. But I want it. I want when I need it that it's there.
Not like,
So,
now
yeah.
I have to like.
But yeah.
I
But
think
I
with
mean,
that one, it was.
I feel like I tried. I don't even remember why we broke up, to be honest.
It
might
was
have been
that.
distant, it might have been something else. I can't tell you the honest
That was a
truth.
long time ago. I think it was because of the way you told me the story. I think it was.
I think, I don't know.
So is it worth it? Like.
It's worth it for the right person. Because let me tell you guys. Boy, am I in a long distance
relationship now. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it? And here we are.
Baby, if you're watching this, love you.
Shout out from SA.
Shout
yeah,
out.
yeah. Okay,
It's
so guys,
far.
D has been in the US for the past 2.5 years. So girl was out there.
Go pick
And,
this up on me.
Yeah, no, she got herself. She bagged an American man. What the heck? D was out there and she found love.
And it wasn't on
in
purpose.
the land of the free. She found love.
It wasn't
in
on
the-
purpose.
Mhm.
It definitely was not on purpose, but it happened.
And here we are.
And Wow.
Here we are. So I was speaking to Dee before she came home. I was like, what's gonna happen? Because like you're really smitten about this guy. You really like him. What's going to happen? She's like, I don't know, but like,
guys, I swear to you, I was contemplating just staying, even eating.
She
I
was.
didn't say that.
She didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
But the thought was there that should I come back home or should I be
like, guys, I'm serious. Like it was I wasn't gonna do it legally. I don't have the guts to like break the law. Okay, I just don't. It's not in me. My parents would kill me probably, but I was like, let me find the means, and I did have the means.
And you were trying, hey?
No, I tried.
She was really trying to stay that side.
I tried, but I was
circumstances and other things.
And money.
It was like dollar bill, y'all.
So I was like, let me just stop forcing.
My thing was like, I was worried knowing her track record. I was like, what is gonna happen? Because this is not like Bloem, and because she's also had a relationship where the person was in Bloem and she was in Gauteng, and she really liked the person.
I did, yeah. Like
she really. I don't even think like is an understatement. She loved this person, and then what did she do again? She cut it up. She was like, "What, we can't because the distance." I was like, "Here we go again."
If I can't drive to you within 20 minutes, it's just not. It's not.
Listen to
that.
It doesn't. Today she finds herself in a position where the person is 10,000 by I don't know how many miles away.
I have to take 2 planes and a car ride.
That's like 24 hours.
Yeah, that's a 24-hour journey.
So
and here I love me my mans. Okay, so I am.
Here you are now in the same.
Struggling but making it work.
Yeah, she really is battling. She's battling.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I don't know, hey.
I'm really struggling.
We are there for each other because I'm also still in a long
She's been doing it for 5 years. 6 years?
6
years.
6. Now listen, now my boyfriend told me before we went far, now baby, I'm in construction. You must know, I will never be home. We get married, I'll never be home because I'll be all over. And then I have to go to a site, go guy. At that time, I didn't understand what he was saying because I didn't know anything about.
Understand now?
I didn't understand anything about construction and engineering and all of that until he actually started, after school, he actually started working. And I remember like probably a year later into our relationship, he was like, a year later we were staying together, and he was like, I have something to tell you. And he always likes doing that. It's like, I have something to tell you. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And he's like, I have something to tell you. I'm like, what? And he's like, I have to go. Like, work is moving me. I have to go to some site. I'm like, what? Did I not wail? I wailed. I wailed like I was losing a lover. And I was gonna lose him to the army or something. But now I'm used to it. 6 years later, we just found a way to make it work.
It's so hard. It's hard, guys. Like, there's just certain moments or situations where you want your person to be there, to like hold your hand. Like,
but here's my thing.
Something as stupid as just stupid things. You want your person's presence there. It's not even about him. Oh yeah, does that mean like he's the presence of that person that I'm so used to his presence, and now when it's not there,
the love in his presence,
I'm not surviving. And I think he knows that like I'm struggling, but he knows that like I am working at it. I'm doing the best that I can.
You both are.
Emotionally,
and I do tell her that, like, I asked her before she came, is this person someone you are? Are you not gonna change your mind when you get home? Because I know you. Now I can't even vouch for him. I don't even know you. Because you're the one that knows him. You met him in America. I was not in America with you. And like the other ones I could vouch for. Wow, but I was scared to say something. But now I was like, are you not gonna change your mind when you get home? Is this worth it? And she was like, yes. It was the first time I ever heard her say, yes, it's worth it. I'm willing. I am willing. You know, sometimes there's some people who are like,
well,
that's true. That's also true, Jorge. Maybe more I'm just gonna be wasting my time. And one thing about us women, we will waste our time. That's one thing that we do waste our time. We don't value ourselves more, or like it's always like, but I love him. But sometimes you just gonna be like, I love him, but is it really worth it for me to be, I'm steering on this thing where I don't necessarily see the direction anymore. He's far. I don't know if I can handle this back and forth. Know what you can do and know what you cannot do, what your limits are, because some people just can't do long distance relationships. It's like, okay, you're moving there, okay, we're calling it quits, right?
Right,
See you,
in
it's
that
been great,
moment,
and you separate amicably. You don't and you guys are still good. It's putting yourself first.
I think that's another thing. Like with me, I always understood what I wanted, and
which I love.
I was never gonna waste someone else's time knowing exactly how I felt. I think I haven't always been like that, but I just feel like it's just respectful to come to a person and be like, I feel like this, and I feel like this, and I feel like this, and they can try as hard as they can to make me feel a different way, but if that's how I'm feeling, put yourself first, honey, and either walk away or stay if that's what you want to do. Like, but I'm just saying, like, always remember as much as you're putting yourself first, always think about the other person, because you don't want to waste their time.
I love that sentiment. You know why? How you already know, am I willing to do this or not? Because with me it was, in that moment when he said I'm leaving, I already knew, I don't care. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ride with you. I don't care. I can do this. Like I already knew I can do this. I love you. Gonna make it work. And here we are 6 years later. So I think it's knowing, just like you're saying, it's just knowing. Is this something I'm willing to do or not? Don't be dragging people along, guys. Taking what do you call? Like he's been
you're just
tagging them along or stringing them along, and it's gonna end up in tears, guys.
It's tears, ne?
It's tears.
Because that's time. It's
that's
like
time.
You're investing
exactly
emotion. You're investing like so much, like
so many things,
and it's just like it's a lot.
You invest in yourself. Literally, you're investing yourself for this person, so you need to know then and there. That's when you need to realize. I mean, it's like how just a gut feeling, how just an intuition, how just this is something I'm willing to go beyond. Kayona more it's been great. It's been great, and you've done. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, sorry.
Don't leave me. And go your way.
Yeah, go your way.
And I'll go mine.
And keep it moving.
Exactly.
That's you really need to, before, like, here's the thing, before you get into a long distance relationship, you really need to sit down with yourself and with your partner and be like, okay, what is our plan here? Like, really talk about, like, do we see this happening for how long? Do we think are
we gonna be able to build something?
Yeah, are we gonna be like,
if anything changes, will you be willing to relocate and
come
to
also,
me?
Another thing, if you feel like you are a psychological cheater, don't do it,
because listen, it's gonna move from psychological to physical, girl.
Please don't do it. Like, if what's even right now, like,
ha motho a ka o sheba motho a o jaka lokuile gwaiwa, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not your time.
It's not your time.
It's not for
There's
you.
There's literally people who are in relationship with children and they're doing long distance relationships, and they're just like, we tried, now we are just co-parenting. I understand that. Do you understand the depths of that? Even
really need
people with children,
yourself, if it's for you, like,
because mabana ne ke le go news ka be ke bone Thabo, and Thabo nkare o nam,
na sampele
lukunyana lihlonyana ne sentse le bapala ka ho nna, so ne ke le tempted. Or temptation, hangabo batho ba go Temptation Island, guys. No,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Unless you guys have like
an
open
open
relationship
then
and like
these
have
things
an
are a thing now
understanding.
these days. Now
Telephone
an open relationship. Open
If
relationship.
that's just like if you guys maybe have that conversation, okay, we are definitely
Doing
together,
this.
but
You can,
how
I wanna
give you that. I find it foul, so it's definitely not for me.
Yeah.
And
no judgments to y'all. Do you? If you're swinging, keep swinging and slinging.
No, if that's how you want to live, honey, like go on ahead, like for sure, live your life, like But for me,
I think it's important that you brought that whole open relationship up.
Oh yeah, also don't do it at have a conversation, let it be like, this is how I'm feeling.
And don't do it just because you're being pressured. Yeah. Like if something that you already know that you can open relationship. No. If you already know, don't no. Because you're trying to keep this person. Don't be agreeing to things. Yes, don't agree to things that you know very well you are not built for that kind of stuff. They are built for those things. We know we are not built for that kind of stuff. But don't put yourself in such situations now where you're thinking like, open. No, don't. If you know that whenever emotionally, psychologically you're not built for that kind of stuff, do not let someone sway you into doing it as well, just because you're trying to save the relationship.
And also if someone is forcing you to feel that way,
that's already
like there's
red flag.
Like
red flag.
Keep it moving. Walk. That's why I'm saying you need to think about how you're feeling about, especially knowing that you're not gonna be with your person constantly. Especially already if you don't trust your person, then it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because now
insecurities are gonna kick
day in day out. Usually one phone like today, like whoa. Like
that's when they run.
It's not gonna work. It's absolutely not gonna work. But you need to find out if your person's worth it, if you're willing to really sacrifice
your energy, your time.
Guys, if I can tell you how much time I spend on like FaceTime, iMessage.
And listen, they time difference. They're not even on the same time. They're not. They'll be like 7 hours ahead. It's 6 now. Is it 6 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the winter for them it's 7 hours.
Okay.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot to like think about. It's a lot to think about. Like he works, I work. When I call him I can't necessarily always speak to him. When I'm at work, he's sleeping. We can't have a conversation. When it's knock off time for him, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Like, so you need you really need to like talk about it, think about it, and like really work it out with your partner and really, really think about if it's worth it, because it's a lot emotionally. Not for me, to be honest, because as you know, this is long distance is just not my vibe, but it's a lot for me emotionally, because I'm trying to. You feel like sometimes you even feel like things are dying out. You feel like the romance is gone.
Yes. Trust and believe.
Sometimes
they just they may, but you just
but you wahulana yo. And you really, and I haven't even been doing long distance for that long, guys, and already see how I'm feeling.
But not once are you having even that feeling.
No, but not once have I ever thought to myself,
that's when you know it's worth it. That's when you know it's
not
worth it.
One time.
Because also but if you're not even having doubts, you know what, I'm tapping out, I'm throwing in the towel, that's when you know it's worth it. That's when you know you really love somebody, because you're not gonna commit to a long distance relationship if you're not really in love with someone. Now
I'm not saying that like it won't creep into your brain that like, oh my gosh, this is a lot.
What did I get myself into?
It will creep, but it is within you to tell yourself every day and remind yourself every day that like this person is worth it. I love this person, and
I'm willing,
and you're really willing to make it work. And I just, whoever is in long distance relationships out there, I honestly wish you nothing but love, light, happiness, joy, easiness. Like
because it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard
not to have your person hug you or cuddle you or like Or
Now I'm
like-
really sweat now, so I'm
or
just
like,
like,
just like the stupid little things, or just even just legit just their presence in the room, not having it.
as a
Especially,
not even
yeah.
saying anything, but just
Like you just one day, I'm everything, you're like, oh, I just need my person. Hi, I'm not talking yet. Like I do that FaceTiming, guys. It's not the same. My mom always says, oh, what's that technology and whatever. It's like the person is in the room. It's really not.
it's not.
It's really not. It hurts. Like, yeah, you talk to
Energy.
them and like you see them get a video call or whatever else, but it's funny, guys. But nonetheless, I'm doing it, and I want to do it. That's another thing. You have to want to do it. So I want to do it. I want to be with this person. So it is what I am. I'm gonna fight my hardest to make sure. Yeah,
it's worth it.
I'm gonna fight my hardest to make sure that
you keep it going.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, like anyone out there who is in long distance relationships, first of all, comment down below so we can see you.
Tell us what you think.
I feel like we need to start a little, like, a club. A club, because, we need a
club for army wives. A
long distance
relation.
We need a club, really long distance, because sometimes you need someone to talk you off the ledge.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Sometimes you need. I'm like, now we are Tina, because like I came off from there. It's like, and she's like, because she's done it so much longer than I have. Like, I definitely always take her advice. Like, she knows what she's talking about. So she'll tell me like, it's normal. I'll feel a certain way. She's like, it's normal. I'm like, okay, I'm not going crazy. She's like, no, you're fine. It's normal. I'm like, okay. So. We need to start a club. We definitely need a club.
All the long distance people.
So, comment down below so we can see you, so we can send you some love, some light.
Some prayers, Lord.
Damn.
Shower that relationship. Let
guys.
it rise with love. Fill it with strength, joy,
and I pray they don't
positivity. Oh. Yeah. What's it like? And I think it's, hey, because on the Twitter streets, the things that we are seeing,
No, I honestly pray they don't cheat on you. I also pray they don't. No, he would never.
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
Don't even put it out there.
I'm just saying that he would never.
Coming back from the universe, we didn't put it out there.
He would
back. So, guys, please tell us: are long distance relationships worth it or not? Tell us in the comments down below. Tell us, are you in a long distance relationship? How is it going? How are you dealing with it?
Maybe
what's
your
your experience with
will
it?
help someone else out there, so including me, because I need all the help I can get.
What's your experience with it? Was it bad? Was it good? Was it worth it? Was it not? What happened? Tell us. We want to know. We hope this video also helped you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. We just wanted to have a girl talk, Niana, with my CC about relationships, about boys, about bashimani.
Boys talk. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. We will see you on the next video. Like, for real, you'll see us on the next video.
No.
Literally. Bye, guys.
Bye. On Pocahontas, that's how they say bye.